Hello and welcome back to a brand new Aviation Jack video. Hope you're doing really well. So today we are flying back from Karachi or Jinnah International Airport over in Pakistan, and we're going to fly back to Muscat over in Oman. So it's quite a quick flight, 1 hour 40 minutes, not too bad. So you click fly now, we'll get things just going straight away. Click MSFS, get that connected. Today we're cruising at a foot level of 300 or 30,000 feet. So if we just set this to 30,000 feet, we'll come over to where we are, which is down here. And as you see on the way back, we have that headwind, which I said we'll probably have. So yes, it's a purple, so about 30-40 knots. It's nothing major, but it's a headwind. On departure today, we are departing runway 07 as the wind is 00 at 6 knots, so not too windy. It's hazy, 25 degrees, QNH 1015, and no significant changes. Over in Muscat, 4 knot winds, cloud and visibility is okay, 28 degrees, QNH 1013, and no significant changes expected either. As you see, 07 right is the departing runway, sorry, and we have a pretty much dead on headwind. So yes, without further ado, let's get straight into MSFS and get this A310 back to Muscat. And here we are in the simulator flying Oman Air, as you can see. This beautiful A310. This will be the last flight that we're doing it for a little while. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of A310 flights, so it's time to have a switch and go back into the 77 or A320 for a bit. But anyway, into the flight deck we go. We go up to overhead panel. Battery 1, battery 2, battery 3, external power on. And let's just zoom out a bit and we'll go nav, nav, nav. Galley needs to come on. Nav logo light on. Seatbelt signs. No smoking signs as well. That needs to come on as well. Basically just turning things on. That's all good. Unicom is set as well. Nice. Set that to there. Over on this menu we'll go to ACARS and sim brief. As you can see, it takes us straight to this page. Just get rid of their messages. That should pop up soon. There we go. We'll click align IRSs. They should do it instantly because I accidentally set that setting and haven't changed it. Doesn't matter though, increases time for us. We're going to go to GSX and just request boarding. There we go. Today, I can't remember, we are OMA I think, which is OMA 40 kilo. So OMA 40 kilo. Cost index is 80. Nice. Go to flight plan, go to 07 right, and the SID we're on today is the Melum 1 Hotel. So this one here, insert that, and then we need to go back to this page and then come over to our EFB. Do our weights over here. So the amount of passengers taken today, we'll just maybe go a bit lighter today actually. Take a bit of cargo with us. Fuel wise, we are taking 14.2 tons, so a bit heavy on the way back. Perfect. We'll click apply that. There we go. And then if we come down here, we need our block fuel, which is 14.2. Our zero fuel weight is 95.4. And that's that. And then sensor gravity today is 25.8. Perfect. And then if we go to our takeoff page, before we do that, sorry, what we can do is switch on these, and then that turns on all of this. So we'll set cruise altitude of 300, like so. And then over here, we'll click nav and profile. And we'll set our heading to the runway heading, which is 070. Perfect. Come down here and we'll do our takeoff details. So the Torah. So the length of the runway is 3999. It is dry. The runway QDM is 84. The wind here is 006, like we said, /6. Outside air temperature is 25 degrees. QNH 1015. enter that. The weight of the aircraft, 109.7. Do flats 1515, anti-ice aircon, all that is good. Enter that, calculate. Flex temperature of 59, so if we set flex to 59, there we go. And then 138, 138, 165. And then we set that up here at 165. Cool. Switch that on as well. How's boarding going? Why can't I take a screenshot? This thing doesn't want me to take a screenshot anymore. It's annoying. Download the new graphics driver, that's probably why. But everyone, there we go. That is the beginning of this flight sorted. Sweet, I just have to freeze, I have to take a screenshot. Let me just save that onto the desktop, there we go. But yeah, what we'll do is wait for boarding to complete, and then we can get this flight loaded back to Muscat. Isn't it crazy how fast we just done that compared to like 2 videos ago when I was taking forever to do everything. But yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, so boarding has just completed, as you can see. The aircraft's got nothing on it or near it. So head back into the flight deck. As you can see here, we're going to start getting the APU started. So we can start by switching on all of these here, and also the fuel pumps, like so. And then if we go must switch on and start, we'll get the APU going straight away. So it sounds all, everything is good. If we start requesting pushback, so go to GSX, prepare for push and departure. They haven't shut the front door for some reason, so if we just go to, I think it's ground connections, we can just shut that door. There we go, door is shut. Just got to wait for everything to turn on before we can start doing the GPU, turn all that off.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Good. The aircraft just looks so like big, doesn't it? Like, it just looks really nice. It's a great aircraft for the 40th anniversary.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh, that's the APU.
Locking gear.
Okay, just need to wait for the light to illuminate here, and then we'll get rid of the GPU. We want nose right.
Release parking brake.
Not just yet.
Release parking brake.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Starting engine 1. See the engine is rising. Wait for it to be above 20. Right, okay, let's start engine 2.
Set parking brake. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. With disconnect.
Okay, so let's set flaps 15-15, slats and
Fuel truck
flaps,
disconnected. Bypass
max
pin
auto
removed.
brakes, spoilers armed.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
We want the. I'm so sorry, I forgot to turn the beacon light on. I keep doing this aircraft, and I don't know why. Like, why am I forgetting this aircraft specifically? I do not know. Everything is good up there. Everything good is down here. That's on TA, as we know. Full left. Check. Full right. Check. Full up. Check. And full down. Full rudder left. Full rudder right. Amazing. And then we'll just taxi right out of here. I think she's gone. I think. So parking brake's released. No, she wasn't. Add a bit in. Start taxiing to the right. I'll make a right turn here as well. Okay, so nearly at the runway. Let's pop on the landing lights and the strobe lights, like so. Takeoff lights here, and we'll set TA RA, and we'll also go weather 1, switch it to map, and we're good for takeoff now. So we'll just line up on runway 07 right. Just set this to up 0.1. 50%. Stable. Toga. Thrust set. 100 knots checked. Fuel 1, rotate. Positive climb rate, gear up. Flaps up. Okay, probably autopilot now. Autopilot 1. There we go. AP takes over. Everything is good. Okay, we'll pull standard now, just so I remember. Standard and standard. Climbing above that haze. Okay, so passing 10,000 feet, landing lights off, and the signal signs can also come off, and I'll see you all closer to top of descent. See you shortly. Bye bye. Hello and welcome back to the flight deck. So we're going to start planning for the arrival now into Muscat Airport. So heading down to the FMC page, we're going to go click OOMS and star, and then if we head over to our to the META, we can have a look at the current wind, which is 0604 knots. So if we just have a look at, what was I going to do? OFP, that's it. 004 knots. We've been told to land 08 left, which is the runway we should be arriving on. So ILS 08 left for arrival, and the star we are on today is the Muscat 1 Victor. So we'll scroll down here, Muscat 1 Victor. Muscat 1 Victor, there we go, and insert that. And then if we go to takeoff approach page, honestly I'm not sure on the MDA, so I'm just going to just say 500. There we go, click final approach if we need to. The ILS frequency on arrival is 84, cool. Check the flight plan page, look for intercommunities, there's not, perfecto. Top of descent is about 80 miles away, just a bit more than that actually, about 100. We're going to start reducing altitude ready for about 10,000 feet, like so. And then we're ready for descent. So yeah, that's all we can really do. I will see you all closer to top of descent. Enjoy the rest of the flight. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to the flight deck. So we're just past 10,000 feet, so we need to turn on the landing lights and also the seatbelt signs, if I can get it, taxi takeoff lights, and also runway turn off lights as well. So we've got slats and flaps 5 set. We are landing 07 left, so we are landing on that runway behind us on the left. We are a bit too high, so we're just having to do a bit of a circle and then come in again. So we need to get the altitude down to about 3,000 feet. Speed is slowly but surely decreasing. I need to get the next set of flaps out when I can, but not just yet. We're kind of vectoring it ourselves in. So leave it as it is. Yeah, I think we can set the next flaps now. 15, 15. No, we can't. Don't worry. Alright, let's start turning left. Okay, good. And auto brake low for arrival. Okay, next will be a flap. I think we'll do a manual approach actually, to be honest with you. Autopilot disconnect, I have control. So we're going to bring it down a bit more and start more of a left turn. And we're going to bring speed down to 160. I'm going to drop the gear. Go final approach speed of 130. Set the final degree of flap. Okay, good. It's saying we have a tailwind, which is interesting because the winds did not suggest that. There it goes, turning into a headwind now. And reverses. Touchdown. Reverse is stowed. We don't need much. And everybody, welcome back to Muscat. So, manual braking. We'll just roll off on the next one. Starts up the APU. I love the flap noises, you know. Okay, landing rate was minus 175, which is much smoother than we have previously done. Go uniform echo. Take this one on the left, why not? What stand was this, sorry? Stand 203. Let's get GSX ready while we're moving quite slowly. There we go. Can't quite see what that says yet. What do you mean too fast? Barely moved anything over what you asked. Okay, APU is available. AP bleed on. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off. Hit that standby. Turn this off. Overhead panel. Off, off, off. Fuel pumps can come off, and we'll just set GPU. like so. External power on, APU off. And there we go everyone, welcome back to Muscat. I hope you enjoyed, oops, didn't do that. I hope you all enjoyed this flight, I sure did. Yeah, it was actually a really good flight. I enjoyed the trip there and back. So if you request deboarding, we can say our goodbyes. I will see you all in the next, oh that's really loud. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Any suggestions on any flights that you want me to do, please do let me know. Obviously I'd like to see your suggestions. But until then, I will see you all in the next one. Appreciate it. Bye bye.